Hello friends, I am Dr. Madhukar Jadhav. In previous lecture, we have studied regarding soil absorption system. In that soak pit we have seen, then anaerobic upflow filter we have seen, and finally advantages and disadvantages of septic tank we have seen. In this lecture, we are going to study regarding packaged sewage treatment plant, in which we are going to study the activated sludge plant, trickling filter plant, and rotating biological contracted packed sewage plant. So, we will discuss these three one by one. So, first of all, what is meant by packaged sewage treatment plant? Packaged sewage treatment plant is prefabricated structure, or we can say prefabricated sewage treatment plant which can be used for small community. The packaged sewage treatment plant is intended for a small installations where septic tank effluent is treated by activated sludge process to clean, filter, or by rotating biological contractor. It can be used for township, hotels, small and medium sized cities, educational hubs, and remote construction sites. There are various types of packed sewage treatment plant, in which first one is the activated sludge plant. In unit 3, we have seen how the activated sludge process works. In a similar fashion, these are the compact plants with a capacity very less depending upon the community, or we can say township. Raw sewage is filled into septic tank, is then passes through the aeration tank for aeration purpose. So, see here, wastewater inlet is coming to this tank first, and this is the general flow sheet for the activated sludge plant, recirculation and all these things. The sludge formed in aeration tank is separated in the clarified, and some quantity is recirculated to a septic tank, or we can say aeration tank, and the remaining part is disposed of. Same working is there as that of the activated sludge process. Only thing is that it is smaller in size or it is compact. The effluent from the clarifier is then disinfected and discharged and may be used for different purposes. Then second type of packed sewage treatment plant is trickling filter. Raw sewage from the septic tank is treated and supernatant produced is distributed over a bed of media of trickling filter. So, as we know, the trickling filter consists of at the bottom under drainage system, and then whatever the filter media are there, they may be in the form of brick bats, or we can say rock pieces. The biofilm is established in the filter media. This biofilm, enriched with the microorganism, carry out the putrefaction of wastewater. Means whatever the microorganism which are attached to the filter media, they are treating or they are decomposing the organic matter which are present in the wastewater. Then effluent is passed to the humus tank, where settled sludge or biomass is discharged safely, and effluent is disinfected and discharged or may be reused for different purposes. Next one. Third type of packed sewage treatment plant is rotating biological contractor, or it is also called as RBC. Raw sewage is collected into septic tank and supernatant passes through the troughs containing rotating discs that are partially submerged in the sewage. So, here this is the RBC tank main, and here these are the discs or drums which are partially submerged in the septic tank effluent. and these drums are rotating like this. So some portion is coming in contact with the sewage and some portion is coming in contact with the atmospheric air, and so that aeration of the effluent takes place. A biofilm developed on the disc and sloughs off as soon as it is become thicker. So whatever the biofilm is there, it get attached to this disc, and then whatever the microorganism which are attached, they are coming in contact with this sewage, and then they are attacking on the organic matter, and the treatment of or decomposition of organic matter takes place. The rotating disc exposes the biofilm or mass to air, resulting into aeration of film. Soused biofilm are separated from the treated wastewater in a humus tank, and effluent is disinfected and discharged. So this is the humus tank. Here disinfection takes place and then the treated wastewater is taken out. Next one. Introduction to membrane treatment. Nowadays, these membrane treatment techniques are very much famous or becoming popular for the treatment of water as well as treatment of wastewater. A combination of suspended growth biological treatment methods, usually activated sludge plant with membrane filtration equipment, are the separation techniques for the separation of solids are used popularly. Low pressure membranes such as microfiltration or ultrafiltration are used to perform the critical solid liquid separation function in case of water treatment as well as in case of wastewater treatment. So this is the biofilter and this is the membrane. Okay, so whatever the clear water is there, it takes the path like this, and solids and microorganisms are retained by this membrane to other side. Okay, so these are the dissolved matters and this is bioreactor. Next one, membrane bioreactor called as MBR. Membrane bioreactor consisting of biological reactor with suspended biomass and solid separation by microfiltration membrane with a nominal size ranging from 0.1 to 0.4 micron or micrometer in size. So whatever the membrane which we are using is of 0.1 to 0.4 micron size. So here we are using that particular membrane. MBR system may be used with aerobic and anaerobic suspended growth bioreactor to separate the treated wastewater from active biomass. It can be used for domestic as well as industrial wastewater treatment. Membrane bioreactor can operate at high mixed liquor suspended solids concentration, thereby results in high volumetric loading, shorter hydraulic retention time, operates at low DO concentration, and high quality effluent in terms of low turbidity, low bacteria, low TDS and low BOD value is obtained. Also, it requires very less space for its construction. So here this is the sketch which shows the membrane bioreactor. So here whatever the coarser solids are there that are removed, then this is the pre-treatment unit, and then whatever the wastewater is there, it is applied to the aeration tank. Here air is applied like this and the aeration of the liquid takes place or aeration of wastewater takes place. After that the total waste is coming to the membrane filtration. So here membrane is provided, and due to the membrane solids and we can say microorganisms are retained over here, and the clear water is coming over here, and then it is taken to disinfection unit, and whatever the solids are there which are generated over here over here they are taken out like this, and if required some recirculation of biomass is done like this. Okay, so here also this is the inlet, here air is provided inside, this is we can say submerged system, and then this is we can say membrane unit. Here the filtration takes place, and if required certain amount of sludge is written for recirculation purpose. Okay, so this is regarding membrane bioreactor. Next one, the concept of membrane bioreactor consists of utilizing bioreactor and microfiltration as a one unit process for wastewater treatment, thereby replacing the solid separation function of a secondary clarifier and effluent filtration. Means we are reducing the secondary filtration unit. Directly membrane filter is used, and due to that there is not necessity of SST, secondary sedimentation tank. MBR has two basic configurations. One is integrated bioreactor that uses membrane immersed in bioreactor, and the second one is the recirculated MBR membrane or separate unit process requiring and immediate pumping steps. So these are the two, submerged and side stream submerged, we can say MBR. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you.